and welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author, and welcome to my quilting studio. Today we're going to do a very fun unboxing video. I am really excited about this one, you guys. This one I have been waiting for a while. So we are going to open this up and see what's in here. This was sent to me by HTVRONT. And you know that they send me the coolest stuff. So let's open this up and see what's in here. I am excited because you can also do other stuff with this as well. You can also do like buttons or badges, coasters. You can do all kinds of things with this. So if you have, you know, where you make a lot of that kind of stuff, then this is perfect for you. I'm so excited to see what this is. Okay, so let's see what came with it, shall we? So we got some heat tape, which is awesome. We can always use this. It's very important. We have some buttons, sublimation buttons. Another button that we can use to make our thing. This is part of, I think, the machine. So we'll leave that there. I have to read the instructions first. We got some heat gloves. We have some very cool tweezers. Can never ever have enough tweezers, ever. Let's see what's in here. What is this one? This is sublimation film that we'll use when we're using the machine. And this is the universal phone case fixture. So we'll need that to make our phone case. And we have the machine. All right, so let's put this one over. Let's see. Oh, it goes perfect in here with all my other stuff because it's white. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so we have this. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. So when you open this, you want to be very careful because we don't want to mess anything up. Okay. Oh, look at how cool that is. Pretty excited, you guys. This is so awesome. Look. She is a beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love her. Look at how beautiful she is. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? And she opens up. And this is where you put your stuff to make your phone case or your buttons and all that good stuff. I love unboxing days. I just think they're so much fun because like when you open it, it's like a huge surprise. You just never know what you're gonna get in here. So this box also came with it. And this, oh my goodness. So we have keychain tags so we can make some keychains. And it comes with the rings and everything that we need for that. We've got our phone cases so that we can make our phone cases. Oh, and they sent me a whole bunch of different sizes for different phones. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. This is so cool, you guys. Look at how neat that is. Let's open one up and see. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I'm excited to put my own design on one of these because I'm going to put it on my phone, on my own phone. Then we have coasters that they've sent along. I'm super stoked about this, you guys. This is so cool. And then we have some ceramic like tags. Awesome. So you will need a sublimation printer in order to do this, or a printer that's been converted with sublimation ink. But this is the phone case fixture set. Again, I think we have another one, so we'll test that out and see what's going on here. And then we have some more sublimation film. Perfect. So they do send 2 universal phone case fixture sets. One is for iPhone and one is for Android. We're going to pull our design in, and I'm going to show you how you do this. So you can also do this from other design programs too, like Canva. I've done that as well, but you'll have to take the measurements and you'll have to enter those in yourself and then drop your image in there. But this is really the best way to do it. So I'm going to go into my Locklick Studio, and I'm just going to go into my applications here because this is where I have it. And it's going to have me sign in, of course. And so I'm going to do that real quick. All right, so now we're in this screen. This is exactly where it took us to. So now what we want to do is we're going to go over to the right side here, and we're going to choose our device. And the device that we're going to choose is the HTVRONT phone case heat press, because that's what we're working with today. If we were going to do the cutting machine, we would choose the Locklick iCraft. And I did an unboxing for that one. So that's where you would go for that. But we're going to go here today. So we're going to choose that. And then it's going to pull up this menu of different phone cases that we have. And we're going to work with the iPhone 16. So I'm going to just select that. And then it brings on this screen. It shows you the phone. And so now we're ready to upload our design into here. Now, when we do this, we want to make sure that we go past this green line that's right here. So I'm going to go into my uploads, and I'm going to select my Labubu template here. And I'm going to click OK. And it's asking me if I want to shrink it. And I do, because it exceeds the limit there. So I'm going to make my design a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to gonna pull this and size it like that. And I want to make sure that it's going to fit within that green space there. And it does. So I want to make sure I get my little guy in there. Oops. Don't want to go too far over. Shrink that down a little bit. So you're just going to size this, and you're going to get it to fit where you want it to fit. So let me get just a tad bit bigger. I'm going to pull this down so that I can get the main design on my phone case. That's what I'm after here. So we're looking pretty good here. Okay, so now we're ready to print. So I'm just going to go up to my file, print, and then it's going to take me to this screen here. And this is the printer that I'm working with. I'm working with an Epson F170, which is a sublimation printer, and I'm going to show you how we prepare the film for this. Package, you received this sublimation film. You cannot do this, cannot use this heat press without this sublimation film, because it gets vacuum sealed onto your project, and then it transfers the ink onto it. So you just need to be mindful of that. You can't use regular sublimation paper. So I'm going to just stick this one back in here right now. And then what I'm going to do, so with my printer, it will not print on this film. It just, for whatever reason, it will not do it. And I will show you what it looks like when it does not do it. This is one of the first ones that I did, and you can see how that ink is not adhering to this film. And this was total user error. I just want you to know that. This is all on me. Even though I read the instructions and I did what I was supposed to do, I still didn't have this correct. So I'm going to show you the correct way to do it so this does not happen to you. You're going to take a piece of paper, just a regular piece of paper. Now I'm just using a piece of sublimation paper from my sublimation printer that was in there. You don't have to get fancy with this. So all I'm going to do is I am going to put my shiny side down on top of this paper. And then I'm just going to use some painter's tape that's already on here. And I'm going to just tape this part down. And then you're going to have something that looks like that. So my shiny side down is down. So when I go to put this in the printer, it's going to be like this, and it's going to print on the matte side, which is what we want. You want that design to be printed on the matte side. You don't want it on this shiny side. So I'm just going to load this in here. Like I said, my shiny side goes down. So I'm going to just stick that in there like this. And now I'm ready to print the design. So you want to make sure that your image is mirrored. You want to make sure that you have the glossy side for glossy paper chosen, and you want to be on the best print setting. So we're going to just hit print. Okay, our design is printed out, and as you can see, it printed out on here very, very clearly. Now this needs to dry. The directions call for us to put this on here for 5 minutes and let it dry. So there's a top plate and a bottom plate, and this top plate gets warm, and so it's going to warm this and dry our design. I'm going to show you the settings here real quick. So I have mine set at 270. It says to set it at 266, but this only goes up in increments of 5. So to set, you would set your temperature like this. You press that. This yellow button indicates that you're going to set the top plate, top heating plate. This one, when it's red, is setting the bottom plate. Now see, mine's already set and it's already warmed up, so it's screaming at me here. Then here is the timer. So this indicates the warm up. So we got a 5-second warm up, and that is a yellow color. And this is explained in the instructions. And then I took my red one and put it at 300. And so now the total time will be 3:05. This is the button that we'll use when we get everything put on. And these are the plus and minus to make the numbers go up and down, of course. And so we're just going to finish letting this dry. Now we're ready to put our case in here. Now I have our metal piece already in here. So this is where we're going to stick our phone case. And I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to take the plastic off, and then we're going to stick that in there. You're going to want to use the heat gloves that came with your machine, because that is hot. Here's the lens cover. So you're going to put the lens cover on just like that. And then you're going to put some tape on there to hold it down, which I have already. So I'm just pressing that on there. Now we're ready to stick this in our machine. If I can get my fingers in the gloves. Okay, so we'll stick that on there just like that. And now this is like a spring loaded, so it's, you push it and then you push it in, and then your case fits on there just like that. So we're good to go there. I'm going to take my lint roller, and I'm going to lint roll the lint that was on my glove, because we don't want that on there. Okay. And then we're going to take our design, and we're going to put this face down. So I'm going to put this on here just face down like this, and center it on my phone case right where I want it, which is right there. And you can see how this is overlapping. We want it to do that because that is going to get sealed. in here when we push this down. So I'm gonna just go ahead and push that down. I'm gonna hit our button and it's gonna go for 305 seconds and you can hear it pressurizing. Our design is done, so we're gonna open this up. Oh, that turned out so cute. Oh, okay. Moment of truth. So I'm just gonna hold that down and I'm gonna pull this off. Just like that. Oh my goodness, that turned out so cute. And just pop it off. And voila. Oh, it's so cute. Look at this. On the side, it wrapped around. Wraps around there. Look at how stinking cute is that? I love this. It turned out so cute. This is the new HTVRONT phone heat press. I have to say, I absolutely love this. If you are interested in making your own phone cases, luggage tags, buttons, if you're looking to start a business, doing that sort of thing, I mean, this is awesome. It really, really is awesome. So I want to thank HTVRONT for sending this to me and for sponsoring this video. I do want to show you what we made. So I did go ahead and I made a luggage tag. Now I used the Locklick library to find that design. So that's where the polka dots and the bee came from. I did not press it long enough, and that's why the colors are not as vibrant, but you know what? It's gonna go on my suitcase and I don't care. So this was the first one that I made, which was the Alice in Wonderland phone case for the iPhone 16, which turned out so cute. And then I did this really cute little Labubu with his guitar. Super, super cute. Now I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I don't have an iPhone 16, so I can't stick this on my phone. But it's really cute. But this one is my favorite because it turned out the cutest. That little Labubu is the cutest little guy ever, in my personal opinion. So that is it for me today. If you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. I will have everything linked down below in the description box so that you can get this awesome new phone heat press machine by HTVRONT. Also, there is a code, a discount code that I will include in this that you can use. And if you would like to give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Do not forget to share, because sharing is caring. Click the little bell, you get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.